What is going on, everyone? Nathan coming at you with another Showdown Live. There's been so much crazy shit happening on the ladder lately. We've got all these bans hitting OU. We got the new Pokemon hitting AAA and monotype, making those tiers really fun to play again. I'm loving it all. But I'm gonna be honest, I didn't play for a couple days, and I'm coming back to it like overwhelmed. I'm like a kid at the candy aisle where there's too much I want. Instead of coming to a ice cream shop and being like, I want ice cream going in, I want vanilla ice cream going in. There's 40 flavors and I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. So I can only play one tier at a time and like actually be decent at it. I might be able to split my efforts, we'll see. But point is, I'm trying to say you guys should let me know what you want me to play, what you want me to see. Today we're gonna be playing some monotype. I am still very eager to play more monotype. Like I said last time I uploaded with this. Oh God, rock versus flying. Last time I uploaded with this is, I think that I'm not certain yet if the tier is solved, but a lot of typings that were absolutely gutted, like flying, are now a lot better. In flying, we get pretty much the bottom 4 of these team back. Before, all we had was Dragonite and Corviknight, and a couple of other losers. If you look at flying right now, like everyone, like Articuno, Galar, Braviary, whatever. But Enamoruses, Landorus, Moltres-galar, Thundurus, Tornadus, all the Zapdoses, like all of them are back. Like huge additions for mono flying. Absolutely saving it. So it was the best typing now last generation. I think it was one of the worst this generation from what I can tell. And I'm just pretty much, there's been some small changes, but I just pretty much imported straight up a team from last generation. A really good dominant team. Obviously, Enamoruses is in there, and obviously there's been some changes, like we can't run defog on Landorus and Zapdos and stuff like that. There's been some changes, but I'm eager to see how it performs against the ladder. And of course, we're gonna go against also much improved Rock from last generation. So it's gonna be really scary. I don't feel super optimistic, frankly, but we'll see what we can do. We're probably gonna see Glimmora as a lead, in which case I will go to oh boy. Landorus is so important. Oh, we get a bird up from the fan there. Bird up. I love a bird up. Everyone bird up in the comments for Bulbasaurus here. Sorry, anyways. Landorus is super important in this matchup. It's our ground type against all these Pokemon. I see, frankly, 5 physical attackers and 1 physically defensive Rocky Helmet intimidate Landorus. Say that 10 times fast. So it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna leave Moltres, hoping to see that Glimmora as a lead. We get Cleavor, which makes sense. And again, like I could swap in Landorus and take damage here, but that's so costly. Corviknight seems like a good mod to come in right now. It can defog these rocks, as long as you're not banded, which is what you are, I believe. If you're banded, that sucks. You can tank it, was what I was trying to say, but now I do have to take valuable damage on Landorus. Probably a mistake. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. That is 61. I'll do 40 to Corviknight now. I really blew this already. Okay, that was needed. Hugely needed. But play for another one? At this point, Landorus is coming in at 36% health. And it's not really checking anyone at this point. So I guess Stealth Rock is actually decent against rocks, ironically. Wow. A third? For the birds. For the birds. Bird up. Let's go. We are in death percent here. I'm gonna Earthquake is just a chance. Okay, I skipped the animation there, but they did 2% to us. They got the rock off. We killed them immediately. Probably a decent trade. I think we're gonna see one of these two top. You can also see a wall breaker like Arcanine here. I'm gonna go with Enamorusus. As long as it's not a Scarf Arcanine, we should match up decently. Tyranitar, I'd probably want someone else. Maybe Moltres there. Yeah, we do get Tyranitar. Actually, what am I saying? I've got Contrary Superpower. That's totally who I want here. Chance to Oko. We could probably flip it around right here where you get that. Defense boost is huge. We have Earth Power for everyone else right now. I don't know if it's enough for Dreadnought. It's Sash. You get Arcanine here. As long as you're not Scarf, I should be able to kill with Earth Power. They are Scarf. Turns out. It was Scarf. It turns out it was Scarf. That's where we're at right now. That might even kill Dragonite, honestly, even as a Scarf set. No, it'll merely 2-hit KO. And I can't even Dragon Dance it first. Boy. Might have to pray for a miss, which we've gotten no luck with this game. I think we all can agree. Okay, so we'll do this. You could also be adamant, in which case Dragon Dance might be a winning play, but I don't think so, because you're gonna have Accelerock. Don't kill. Holy crap. Good God. But it's okay. Lycanroc's going to come in for the revenge kill, and we are going to do so much damage to extreme speed. It's going to be hilarious. Look at this. We're going to Oko them probably. Terra normal extreme speed. Boom. That's actually way more percent than I thought. Okay. I think I need Zapdos for Dreadnought. It's not terribly defensively invested, but if there's a chance of a win, it's a Volt switching on a Dreadnought. Moltres-galar, I'm not terribly optimistic, but we will try. Nice. Okay. Activates Berserk. Big hit. Doesn't kill. 4% off. Oh, that's tough. It must be defensive or something, because my calc says it should do 97%. A defensive oh wait, I bet it's Assault Vest. AV. That's insane if that's the case. Maybe not. I don't even know. It could just be full Spadef or max HP. We'll never know. I think it's AV. All right. Well, we'll Volt Switch here. I think Accel Rock is their only rock type attack. Which means we'll only take like 30% here. It's not Assault Vest. It's just in max HP Accel Rock. And the Dreadnought, we have to crit. Ah, Sandstorm, of course. Ah, that makes a total amount of sense. Upsetting. Or is the play Hurricane? I think it might be Hurricane, honestly. It also works if they're Sash. Try to get it confused. Yeah, well, that tracks. GG to them. That's a tough first matchup, but what are you going to do? I mean, that's monotype. If you can't take a couple of bad matchups in monotype, you're in the wrong business. I don't know if this team is perfectly, tuned for the the monotype metagame like it was last generation. So I probably have to make some edits at some point, but I don't know. Like Moltres-galar, last generation, this was probably going to be a Cresselia, who was one of the better Pokemon last generation, but so was Moltres-galar. So I felt like it was an okay play. Like Thundurus Therian maybe gives you a little bit more offense than a Zapdos. Zapdos-galar, I'm sure we put in a lot of work actually. Gives us a physical attacker too, which this team's a little bit weak on right now. I could talk myself into that. Anyways, we are gonna go into this. Probably expecting to see Cyclizar and DD first, probably Zoroark actually. In which case, I like Corviknight against all three. Call me crazy. Corviknight's gonna be good against all of them, of course, deal against normal, but it's not physically invested. We do get Cyclizar here. I believe Shed Tail is illegal in this tier. So we're gonna knock off our stuff. Fair enough. We get a lot of damage there with a crit U-turn. Do we have anyone faster? We actually don't. That really sucks. That really sucks. I could Outrage Dragonite and get a kill, but that sends in somebody shortly afterwards to kill. But that's even not the worst situation. I don't hate that at all. But they could actually, no, I couldn't Outrage because they could get a Shell Tail off first. So that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, sadly, Enamorus outsped. Such a fast mon. We'll just go for a setup on them. Doesn't really get us much either. I think I'll just go to you. And I'll go for Stealth Rocks. Hopefully you go for another knockoff, in which case my Rocky Helmet would take you below Shed Tail range. I don't believe we'll see that. I think we'll see a Shed Tail into Arbolivia, in which case I just U-turn and that's fine. Hammer Arm, was last second, like, whatever, throw in, since we lost knockoff. But it's going to be really helpful in this game. Even do that if we get the Arbolivia, but I think I'd just U-turn into Corviknight and call it a day. Or Zapdos. Both have recovery, Corviknight higher, Spadef. Better resistance, but I don't think it's really a concern against Arbolivia. Neither one of them are pressure, right? Because that could be okay. I guess it'd be Zapdos if that's the case. You could pressure stall their whatever they're doing. It's actually Maushold here, to my surprise. Okay. Once again, Rocky Helmet's a great matchup here, actually. They're not intimidated, which is what you prefer, but sure, I'll do this. A population bomb. They're going to kill themselves before us. Okay. I guess if that's what you want. What a way to kill your mon. So that sends in probably Indeedee afterwards. Fast Killer, Zoroark maybe. They say I can't believe it. I mean, I can. I very much predicted that. Rock Helmet, not a good matchup, it turns out. You know, it took the better part of the health off of a pretty important Mon, you know, Ursaluna. I would say that's going to be useful. That is obviously Zoroark. Actually, what percent did we get you to? With the Regenerator? Yeah, I don't think that makes sense. Well, I guess I might as well double check to be sure. 39%, you regenerate not enough to get back up to full. So no, this is Zoroark here. We'll go to Corviknight. Should handle it. I do think you get Thunderbolt, but that's fine. Spadef drop gets reflected with Mirror Armor. We're kind of perfectly counter-teaming them right now. That's very nice. Another one. It doesn't really matter, but it's funny. I should probably go straight to my Moltres at this point, but I want this Mon healthy for Indeedee. But I've also got Moltres for that too. Who am I kidding? Cyclozar is Regenerator then? Not Regenerator then, sorry. That's very odd. Get that off. You can no longer shed tail on me. I don't care if you knock off. I'll just go for agility here. We'll be in a good spot to kind of sweep, honestly. Depends. I don't think we'll be able to take out Ursaluna. That's a scary one for sure. But certainly Arboliva, certainly Zoroark, certainly Indeedee. I gotta imagine that's a no-brainer. Especially if you hit me with like fairy type attack, that'd be perfect. I think we're set up. 57%, nice. Okay. I mean, not ideal, but I was wondering with the Ursaluna. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Ursaluna takes some chip. We do see the burn there. I'll go to Landorus and just burn a turn that way. You know, Corviknight might be without Terra Normal, Intimidated, and all that stuff. I think Corviknight should be able to take it. Normally would take it easily, but this is a Spadeft Corviknight. So I'll just roost here. Okay, fair enough. We'll use your out this turn. You can go for another Drain Punch if you want, but we'll get the kill afterwards with the Enamorus. Enamorus, I didn't even talk about, is actually pretty compelling too with Superpower. Don't think we'll click it though. We'll just go for the Moonblast. I don't want to risk any silliness as Zoroark Hisui. And it's gonna 2-hit KO whatever comes in, honestly. We're fine. The move selection is gonna carry us here. I'd be interested to see what a tier list of this tier looked like before and after the home drops. Because I gotta imagine the biggest, you know, heighten entirely is gonna go down to flying. Heighten is a bad way to phrase it. The biggest spike in viability has gotta be this one. Crazy. We get that. Trick Room again. Who's that for at this point? Oh, Ursaluna is, I guess, is still healthy enough. Fair enough. Superpower here. Healing Wish. I mean, 3 terrifying turns with Ursaluna does suck, but there's not enough here to really get us otherwise. I'll go to Corviknight. You don't have your burn up yet. I don't know if you can kill me yet. Assad will be close here. I'm guessing like 49%. We get there. I'll just U-turn this turn. What the hell? Great. We get you in. I will take my Superpower. Moonblast is a little bit more, but there's a 1% chance I might be able to live this Ursaluna attack now. That 1% was not this universe, though. And then Fiery Wrath does kill here. Very nice. Okay, cleans it up. It was a bit of a longer one, but not bad, not bad. I think that the offense was the biggest thing that benefited with flying getting these Mons back. Like, what an unspeakably good offensive Mon in monotype like Moltres is. Zapdos-Galar helped a ton. Enamorus I've waxed poetic about enough, we all know. I'll just Fiery Wrath you. I don't need to set up. Ooh, that's odd. Okay, Ursaluna, I'm sorry, friend. I think you don't even have enough HP with Flame Orb to win at this point. GG to them. I like it so far. Flying, kind of regaining some of its stuff. I don't know if it's going to be the same defensive powerhouse it was before. But I don't know if many typings on monotype are anyways. So like, who even has that title? We go against Steel here. Steel also stood to benefit a lot. Use your Hisui and Heatran. Heatran's the big one, right? Like Heatran, you think of what Fire lost, or what Steel lost. It was just that ability to counter everything. And that those 3 on the left are the perfect example of why Steel will always be decent. Fire type answer, fighting type answer, ground type answer. Boom, you're all right. I think we're going to see one of these 3 as a lead matchup. These 3 in the center. which case Landers is good for all of the above. I do have a chance to kill with Earthquake, so we'll take it. Why not? Stealth Rocks, you know, good versus Heat Rain and Corviknight, sure. Oh, this matchup I don't care about at all. I've got Rocky Helmet. Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Did we remove all taunts from this team? See, you should be taunting Landers. At first blush, this team had... okay, well, we'll just U-turn to Zapdos. I'm not really scared. At first blush, this team had a lot of taunts. I think I had like 2 or 3 users, but we should have at least 1. I removed all of them. No taunting in this house. We'll Volt Switch. I'm tempted to Heat Wave, but there's a chance of that Heat Ran right there. We get Goodra. That's great because we get to pivot out immediately. And I'm going to go... I don't want to risk it with the Namorous at all, honestly. I'll just Earthquake. You know, yes, it invites in Corviknight, but I can do this all day. I can really do this all day, especially with pressure on Zapdos. That's such a, like, nice, you know, you love to have static, but helps so much. We're going to see Tinkaton here. I really can't risk going to Namorous if that's the case. So I will go to Zapdos is faster. Oh, it's a max speed Zapdos. We love it. Fantastic. Threatening Heat Wave too. There's a chance we can bait Heat Ran in, but you know, I asked going into this game, do we have the defensive stuff we used to with flying? Well, I haven't done a single like pro momentum thing this entire game. I've just been swapping back and forth. I've been playing completely defensively so far, but they get up Stealth Rocks. That's really big for them. It's going to help them a ton. I think a ton. And then we are going to swap out. I can still do this all day though. This is, if there's any concern, it's just the health of Landorus. I'm going to answer right here with a Defog. Heatran makes their appearance. Don't want to go to Landorus if that's the case. I think we'll go to Moltres. Should be able to handle you pretty easily, except you are the rare, purely offensive Heatran. That's crazy. I don't really have a great answer for you then. I don't love that idea because your offensive mon plus your fire type answer in the same thing is kind of scary, but hey, I mean, it worked out. I'll go for the rest. They're max speed too. Oh my, wait. 279. There's Scarf Fire Blast. Okay, that's terrible. This has officially gotten bad. Choice Scarf Fire Blast does not kill my Enamorus. So I'm thinking if we go to Enamorus, we're probably going to see a swap to Goodra, Tinkaton, maybe Corviknight. I kind of doubt Corviknight. So if I go to you and I Earth Power, it will cover the swap pretty well. I could also Superpower if I'm afraid of Corviknight, and then I can probably beat them 1v1 with Mystical Fire. But I just don't have the confidence in Mystical Fire in this situation right now. I got an Earth Power right here. The good thing is after this, I can Mystical Fire really freely. And it's revealed to be a pressure Corviknight, so I actually do beat them with Mystical Fire too. That's important. Golden Go has ballooned. God damn it. This game is really taking a turn. Corviknight will wall. But I'm more concerned about swapping into Heatran at this point. Maybe this should be a Roost Dragonite, honestly. That would be interesting. Oh, what a disaster. Oh my gosh, you nasty plot on me. That is rough. Still can't kill with Earth Power. 54% there. This is really scary all of a sudden. Don't think there's any play to do except for going to... I mean, I could go to... No, Zapdos can't kill with Heat Wave. I could sack Landorus, but it's really, really important mon. I think the only play is to go to Dragonite. Set up a Dragon Dance, which lets in Corviknight really freely. I could double switch right now. I won't. I think I'll actually just Earthquake. I think I just Earthquake, honestly. Okay, they do that off the rip. That's not terrible for me. I want to go to my Corviknight, try to get some HP back. They got a Heatran on a great double switch. Amazing double switch, honestly. Really well done. Because no matter who I'd gone to, they would have been able to get something out of it. I'm leaving here with something, to quote Denzel. Ugh, I'm getting cooked in the later half of this game. That's nice. We'll double the Zapdos now. I really got to start taking advantage of this Zapdos against Corviknight and just getting free Volt Switches and trying to get momentum. But at this point, we're really far behind. We're really, really far behind. I need to get a lot of pro turns. Just the Heatran Scarf is the worst part. Shouldn't have defogged, honestly, is my takeaway. Get that up right now. Force a swap to Corviknight. And then I can U-turn. If they stay in, I get a free swap to Zapdos. Finally get some momentum back. Don't think you're the defogger. They might even have a defogger on their team. Bulk up defog, I'm not a fan of personally. Just seems like two opposite things you're pulling in there. You might as well go taunt if that's the case. Or body press. Tinkaton makes an appearance. That's good from them. Zapdos is interesting. Yeah, I'll just go Zapdos right back to Landers. Who am I kidding? Covers a swap. Covers them staying in. They're going to get Stealth Rocks up for free, though. I'll just Heat Wave, actually, if that's the case. I don't want this happening again. Knockoff. Okay, so we don't let rocks go up. I think this is their main rocker. Oh, there's a chance of Heatran right now. It's a... not 50-50. It's like a 30-something. I can Volt Switch, and if they rocks, it's really bad. I can Heat Wave, and if it's Heatran, it's really, really bad. I'm gonna Volt Switch. I get it wrong. I get it really wrong. So now Zapdos is super low health. I could defog again with Corviknight. It makes me a lot more scared of Heatran going forward, but I think I do it. Here comes Heatran. Okay, that's nice. I'm gonna Roost. Yeah, I don't think he swapped this turn. Brave Bird on your rocks. Actually, I'll defog on these rocks. I just really want to keep rocks off the field. I don't know if I can at this point. We're now officially past the Namor's superpower range. They'll have enough leftovers recovery after this. Yeah, they got that right. I got a couple 50-50s wrong there. They could have gone to Heatran and another defog, but we get it wrong. I gotta do this. Good play. I'll go for Stealth Rocks here. You're gonna no, you don't have U-turn. You could do a hard swap to Heatran right now. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. 31% is bad. Yeah, we're in a bad way health-wise. I'm gonna U-turn. If they stay in, I think we get a free swap with Zapdos. It's probably the only mon that Zapdos can swap in at this point with rocks up. That's great. Heatran would be an interesting swap right now from them. They've been very slow to do it lately, though, so I'm kind of down to do this play. Volt Switch, go to Corviknight as they Draco Meteor. I'll U-turn here. There's Tinkaton. Please don't get full parried. That'd actually really suck if we get full parried. Nice. Okay, we finally get some momentum back. The good thing is we got a good Flash Cannon swap in still. Repair does kill. I'll go for it. Nice. 26. I don't think this next one kills. Not quite. I'm gonna Mystical Fire. No way. 39%. Let's Repower again. I mean, I can just outpace them at this point. They do have bulk up, but I think I can outpace them. Actually, no, I can't. I only have 6. Okay, I think they should have actually stayed the course there. That works out. They're gonna go to Heatran. You know, they could go for the read of their lifetime right now and go for a fire attack on Corviknight. I'd respect the hell out of it. We'll see. Huge. Okay. Defog gets really valuable now. Tinkaton gone, so we're the only ones who can keep up Stealth Rocks indefinitely. Actually, Corviknight they really don't love at this point in the game. Oh. That's really rough. Okay, that's probably going to seal the game against us. I'll sack Zapdos here. I don't think we're going to get a chance to defog at this point in the game. They're going to go for a nasty plot. Take my Heat Wave damage. Get them in range of a Namorous. Oh, that's a good play. That's a good play, actually. For sure, going to Flamethrower here. I'm going to risk Dragonite. If they Flash Cannon, it's a win. Nice. Nicely played. What did that do against Corviknight earlier? 13. I mean, okay. Wow. Okay, they're really playing on fire right now. I'm not even mad. At this point, if we want to win, we need like a really high roll or something with Earth Power. Move for Mystical Fire, covers the Corviknight swap. I lose the Heat Rain at this point. There's a world where I live. Make it rain here. I don't think it's likely. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, yeah, they played on fire at the end there. Not really upset about that. I was pretty complacent at the beginning of the game. Love a rematch. I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna offer it. I feel like I didn't take them very serious at the beginning. There's no world I win, right? No. Not unless we get a super crit. Amazing. All right, we're gonna try again. I don't normally do this, but this person played well. I want to give it another shot here. I do feel like I lost a lot knowing what the Heat Ran was. Not knowing what the Heat Ran was. But I guess even then, if we're being completely fair, my team's just really weak to offensive Heat Ran in general, right? Like the fact that my Moltres got 2k, that's my Spadef guy right there. Okay, so we are going to lead. I'm expecting Tinkaton, honestly. Landers is safe against lead against everybody except for Heat Ran. Actually, it's even good against Heat Ran. So we're going to do this. I'm going to taunt, actually. He's free Stealth Rock. They're going to U-turn into Gold and go. Then the question is, do I U-turn or... Oh, no, they just Brave Bird. I guess they consider the damage that valuable. We're faster, so no reason not to U-turn here. Go to this. Volt Switches remain free against this team. Momentum's just huge. Like, you know, against Heat Ran, they don't really have an answer for my Volt Switches, and they have mediocre answers for Landorus. So maintaining that momentum is going to be really big. I'm going to U-turn here, because even if I'm wrong, I've got a pretty easy swap in on Corviknight. Great, and we're putting pressure on with these Stealth Rocks now, which is huge. We'll do that again. Now Corviknight's at 50% next time it comes in. We're going to see Goodra here. At this point, what's the Enamorous versus Goodra matchup? We need definitely more chip if that's the case. I mean, I guess I can just rinse and recycle this at this point. I can Earthquake, and if we get Corviknight again, I'll taunt. If I'm them, I'm risking staying in at this point. Yep, called them out. I've been pivoting them on them all game, going for overpredicts, and we get that one huge. That makes Volt Switch really, really threatening going forward. We'll see Heat Ran here, I'm guessing, in which case it's got to be Dragonite. I'm too afraid of Moltres-galar and the Fire Blast situation we had last game. King Yami didn't even see the field last time. That's worth noting. Doesn't have the most spectacular matchup. So this is 50-50. You can either go straight to Corviknight on a Shadow Ball and then U-turn and get out to somebody else. Or you can make it rain with a 50% chance to kill, huh? Or go straight to my Moltres, actually. That was an option we didn't really have last time. And then I will... I'll just Fiery Rat on the... Okay, it's Tinkaton. That's a good play. Corviknight here as a knockoff. I'll Brave Bird. I don't know if I wanted you paralyzed, actually. I guess Landorus is the play, and I should just be more patient regarding rocks. Do not have pressure. So, okay, the impetus is gone. That sucks. Heat Ran comes out. I'm going to go to Dragonite at this point. I don't think the health is too essential on it, honestly. They've gone to Corviknight every single time here. So go to Zapdos. Great. I could get rocks again, so we'll Volt Switch. Probably on Tinkaton, and then go for rocks with Landorus. They stay the course. That's still Landorus, though. No way they Brave Bird there. I'll Stealth Rock here. You know, it's risky going to Golden Go if you're them, because I could U-turn right here with the Intimidate, so we take almost less than you do. I'll U-turn this turn, go to Zapdos. We see a Roost here. Would be the worst play. Brave Bird. I'll just Heat Wave this time. No way they called that out. Oh my god, that's so bad. Gotta go Dragonite. Oh my god, that's insane. They missed that, luckily. I'll Earthquake. They've got the incentive to stay in with the Flash Fire. And Corviknight's in. If Corviknight comes in, they're just gonna go for a Roost. I'd like to keep the pressure on, but if I go for a double switch on the Corviknight and they stay in Fire Blast, it's nuking my whole team. So the risk reward's a little bit too skewed for me right now. Staying in. We'll get a free Volt Switch with one afterwards. Yeah, not the end of the world here. I'll go Landorus again. As long as we have the Intimidate, I don't hate the matchup. These things, I guess, a little bit scary for a Tinkaton Hammer down the road, and we definitely can't take a Shadow Ball like we could before with Golden Go. But oh well. U-turn here into Zapdos. I do that every day. Forces them to stay in. Brave Bird there. I'll Volt Switch this time. Yeah, they really want this Heatran. Okay, so now Heatran's getting chipped down pretty quickly. It still can't kill my guy with Flash Cannon. There's a Choice Scarf set in here right now with the Protect, so that's really, it's not the perfect tool yet. No, you can't kill me yet. No, wait, why is this Scarf set especially defensive? I don't understand. Sorry. We'll do this, like, at this point, just chipping Heatran. Heatran is like the Mon that destroys my team, and I'm just not playing any games with it. Corviknight, like, whatever. Like, I've literally 3 different options I can go to on Corviknight that don't really threaten me. Even an Enamorous kind of beats up on it. I guess literally a superpower. But Heatran, I'm just not playing around. I'm just not playing around. It's now super low. It can get Volt switched on one more time, and it's at 2% health, so that's great news for us. I can almost extreme speed and then dies the next Volt Switch situation. So that's great news. And that way I can start to fling around Heat Waves a little bit more freely, because I can't believe they did that earlier. That was so crazy. Want a double switch, but they're taking their time here. So maybe they're trying to psych me out. That's always like, I find that so funny, the head games of like how long you take a turn. Like, oh, I'm taking a while here. So they're definitely expecting a Heat Wave, or they're definitely expecting a Y. Like, you never know. It is Corviknight though. Shocker. Go to my Lando. They desperately need defog on this Corviknight, honestly. Because their Heatran's getting pressured so badly. Now we have Taunt. We did not before. Okay, fair enough. They get some good Demoglio there. U-turn. Zapdos still feasts on this matchup. And you can't Roost anymore, which is nice. I'll Roost this time. Why not? I'll just Volt Switch. Get in our guy here. If you go for a knockoff, we'll live it still with the Intimidate. That's fine. And then I'll Taunt here. They do get 10 Hammer. Okay, fair enough. It ignored the Rocky Helmet. That's interesting. Okay. In which case, I will Heat Wave and you go to Heatran. What happens? I think I still might have had. I don't think they're going to. First of all, I mean, pretty. I don't know, showing that. Yeah, they love the knockoff there. I like Roost. I think they kind of would stay in. No, they're gonna swap out. It is a 50-50. I could Heat Wave for a kill precisely right now. 43.8% chance of a KO. They stay the course. We'll go to Corviknight here. Kind of done everything you can do to Corviknight at this point. I'm gonna Roost. Well, you turn here. There's Heatran. If we get full pair, that would suck. Excellent. Gotta be you. That's more damage on Heatran. Amazing news. We're just winning this matchup 12% of the time. Honestly, it's how this has come down to. Just EQ here. They got a couple more swaps out of that guy. Zapdos here. You need like 3 Brave Birds before you can affect us there. As they click. Yeah, bulk up's fine, brother. Just fine. I'll Roost here. I'm really not afraid of you setting up on me. I'm really, really not. I think I feel okay to heat wave, honestly. Like worst case, like if heat rain comes in, I'm not too upset about it. We'll do it again. Okay, they get it. That's one of your very precious heat rain swaps left over. Dragonite, your job is a wall at this point, my man. You do get that. But yeah. Careful about that one. So Ding Dong, the heat rain is finally dead. Took us like probably 70 total turns this game. We finally get it. Are you just gonna kill me straight up? You know, it's another 50-50 that we've been caught in all game here. I'm just gonna go to Moltres. I probably don't need that Mon too much. And if they set up, it's not a great play. Wow. Holy crap, they did so much damage. Man, Golden Go's so good. That's crazy. Even I know there was rocks, and I know that like we're offensively invested, but a Moltres still gets to a KO in that situation. That's unbelievable. Hurricane has a chance to kill here. I don't really fear too much else. Go for rocks, actually. Okay. Weird. Must have been a misclick, honestly. King Ambit is the obvious play. We haven't seen King Ambit literally all game. I'm keeping an Amorous in the back specifically for that matchup. They say an Amorous or they say King Ambit. If so, I apologize. I'm gonna keep Moltres now that it's healthy for Golden Go. Not that it's much of an answer, I guess. If there's a way to lose this, it's where I let them Swords Dance like 12 times in a row, honestly. The Sword Dance once they go to Dragonite, they get Sword Dance again. Like, I think if this guy's at +4, Sucker Punch still kills an Amorous. It does. This is so scary, actually. I could still lose the game right here. If they Swords Dance right now, the play is an Amorous. But the Iron Head is also a perfectly valid move right now. They just Iron Head right now. In which case, I still have so little to deal with as Mon. I'm going to go for mid-ground and Zapdos, but if they Swords Dance, I think I might lose. Okay, I get the play right. Kowtow Cleave should kill. This has been a 50-50 city of a game, right? Because Heat Wave versus Sucker Punch, Roost versus Kowtow Cleave, it should kill. Okay, we get another 50-50 right, thank God. What a game. Now I can go for you. Mystical Fire kills, so I don't need to have to guess Superpower on Golden Go. I don't really care about Air Balloon too much anymore, I guess. Okay, nice. We nail you with that. There goes that dreaded balloon. Special attack has dropped too, but we learned this before. Moltres for sure swaps in now with that lowered special attack. Great. I'll Fiery Wrath here. This might kill. Gosh. Golden Go is so good. It's actually insane. I'm going King Ambit if I'm them. Fair enough. Okay, they get that 50-50 right. But now I can do this. I mean, okay, I'll Mystical Fire. Yeah, it's a 2 KO on everyone. Or it's an Oko on you, 2 KO on Corviknight. What a game. GG. Unbelievable. That was, the Heat Ram was so threatening. I had to play around it like so safely. Gonna haunt my dreams. But anyways, doesn't result in any points, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought it was an entertaining game. This is kind of the dynamics of Monotype that I really miss. Just like these fundamental sort of problems that just arise with Monotype. Like, the problem solving that comes up in Monotype I think is so interesting, where you're just in this situation, you're like, I don't have an answer for Heatran. And you know, you look at my team build and you say, okay, like what could you have done differently if you're worried about Heatran? Well, you could have had a Pelipper. You could have had a Spadef Pelipper, bro. You could have had... That's about Gyarados. Roost's Dragon type, like a Roost Dragonite. Like, there's not many answers. Like, that's the problem, is that Monotype like creates these fundamental problems. And you know, if you change that and I add whatever that Assault Vest Gyarados to handle Heatran, you create 10 new problems that aren't answered by having this offensive Dragonite on your team. And that's kind of makes this all so fun. So anyways, I'm not saying I'm back yet. What's the John Wick line? I'm not back yet. I'm still trying it out, but this has been a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to let me know what formats you guys want to see me play next, and I'll take it easy. I will, but you'll see me next time. I'll take it easy. Later.